Hey fellow bikers, we appreciate you tuning in today to another episode with Mishmash Moto. Good friends of mine. Like I said, I'm just a friend of the channel, and I was asked to ride one of these new XR150s and give my 2 cents on it. And I tell you what, I am absolutely amazed at the value for what one of these costs brand new. As a matter of fact, it costs less than a nice mountain bike, which is just incredible. And I'll just give you a quick update on what I've learned after putting some miles on the bike, both on road and off. And you know, like I said, broken record here, but the value is just incredible. I don't know how they build them so cheap. And it's just typical Honda quality. They're extremely durable. A buddy of mine took a big time digger on one of these, and you know him well from the channel. He crashed out pretty hard on the trails, and the only thing that broke was the mirror, cracked mirror, but no bent up pegs, no bent brake levers or binders, nothing bent. It's just incredible. And like I said, it was a hard hit. What I like about the bike is it's just typical XR. Almost reminds me of the old 80s XRs. The clutch is so sweet, gearbox is great, good power for 150cc, front brake is absolutely fantastic. The tires that are on this bike, I thought that they were just going to be junk, but they're really good. The compound is real soft, they're great on the trail, handle well on the street. Like I said, front brake is awesome. Bike always starts immediately. I don't much care for the seat because I'm a tall guy, and I'll tell you why. It has this little ridge here that's kind of designed to keep you in place if you're going up hills or giving it a lot of gas, and it doesn't give you any space to stretch out. Like I said, I'm a taller guy, so on a long ride I like to be able to get back on the seat and stretch out, so I have to hop up on this second hump, which is not a big deal. I mean, you can replace a seat and buy a Corbin or a seat concept seat, something like that. So I don't necessarily like that, but with that being said, it is a good seat. That's just me being picky. We took this thing on some pretty hardcore trails for what they are, and we did some stream crossing and hill climbing, and they just did great. So let's see, what else about this bike can I tell you? One thing I will tell you is the neutral, and this is picky, kind of ridiculous to even talk about it, but the neutral light is very dim, so if you're in direct sunlight, you just can't see it. But you get a feel for the gearbox, you almost don't need it, but I'd love to see Honda put a brighter neutral light on the bike. Handles great, very predictable. One thing that I will say, another complaint that I do have, and I understand this with the price point, is the suspension. The forks are a little soft, and the rear shock seems to be a little harsh for me, and I don't know if they're adjustable at this price point. They're probably not. So the suspension it's to be expected for the price point, but it's not bad. But compared to a 1986 XR250, it's not in the same ballpark. But I'm picking it apart. It is very good, and for what it is. Other than that, I just have nothing but great things to say about this bike. It's just it's a really fun machine, and it's just awesome around town. That's where the bike's in its element, obviously. It doesn't much care for over 50 miles an hour. It kind of starts to buzz a little bit. It'll run 55 to 60, but it starts buzzing pretty good. But this bike around town it's just sweet. And with all that being said, I hope this helps you make a decision on this new XR that is just released, and if you want one, you might want to go put some money down because they're selling out. But thanks for checking out the channel again. We really appreciate it, and go get you one of these. You won't regret it. It's an awesome machine, and thanks again to the channel for letting me participate in this. That's awesome. These are great bikes. Take care of yourself.